Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to get an animation software. I'm going to show you how this software is going to work. And I think it's a pretty good, though this video is going to be for the editing software that I'm going to use is going to be kind of more for beginners. But you still can make pretty good complex stuff on this. So if you want to do something like really complex, then I prefer you watch another video. But let's get started by starting off by downloading the software. Let's get started. Okay guys, so first we need to download the editing software that's going to help us make our animation. So let's get started. So first things first, search up Mine-imator, like that. And then we're going to you head to the Mine-imator app, which should be on the Google search, and then you click on it, you scroll down and click download, and then you click download, install, and then download it. See, and then it's pretty simple there. And then after you download it, you head there. As soon as you get in, you should see something kind of like this. A little bit similar. Like this. I don't know if this might probably, but it's gonna look like this, a flat piece of land. So yeah, it's a really cool animation. So what you do next, and to start off usually for an animation, you need a character usually, or anything. So there's this little button right here. It looks like a crafting table. Click on it, and all these pop-up tools. So the first one right here is the character. You can do any like mob, anything, or pig if you want, cow, any like kind of cat or like anything. Oh, and you can do all these other ones like this. But yeah, I'm gonna stick with the normal one. It's fine, human. You can also, if you put on the skin or variant, like the variant, you could choose the Alex or Steve. We'll keep it on Steve. We can also browse from other Minecraft user. If you browse, it's gonna pop up your files. And if you download from Minecraft user, if you click on it, it's gonna search it. And you can search it any username you want to, and it should pop up. So, okay, so you already have the skin. What else? So, next we have this grass thing. So this is where you could input a word. So if you have a Minecraft word, you could download it. So what are you doing? Go away. And you could input from words. You could input anything from your word. So I click on it, it's gonna pop up files. Or you can browse one. It's gonna kind of the same thing. And then the next one is the items. So you can really pop up any item you want. You can mostly pop up all the textures. They have this whole entire thing of it. It is really cool. So next you have blocks. Now I prefer not using it. I prefer downloading from Minecraft. Downloading your own Minecraft word instead. But if you have to build, it's really hard to build sometimes though. That's why you might have problems doing it. So I prefer you build something small if you're using blocks instead. So yeah, you can select any block you want from this. Very cool. Also the textures, look, everything And you have a chest, a special block. You level, you can do anything like special, like you understand. So you can choose any of these. Next you'll have bodies. So you can select what body part you want. So unless you like if you want to make an explosion or anything happen. Next you have particles. So you could do any particles you want, like an explosion, maybe you want a TNT explosion happening, a firework blast, or maybe a fountain of cakes. I mean, they just have that. They also have a grass explosion, if high fire, they have fires everywhere, and all these other particles. I also have a point light, they have a light, they have a spotlight, they have text you could add in. They have a cube and all these other shapes, I can still spawn that in. They have all these, and you could select the texture you want it to be. Next, we have a camera. You should use the camera always in any animation, and so you could get an exact view. Because you really need a camera to make one, so you could see where the view's going. You also have background and audio track, music, and that's a Minecraft mod. So if you want to download that, you do that. So that's mostly it for the items. Now let's go to the animation. So first, let's delete all this. So I'm gonna delete all of this. So now I want to do the starter animation with Steve, for example. Okay, so Steve is a giant Steve. So you can control. It might be a little off, so you gotta put him to the ground. So I'm just gonna make an animation of walking. Of him walking. Make it look cool. So I would start off grabbing, touch his leg. So if you touch his legs, it's gonna prove this. And you see these two. If you touch his body, the right arm and the left arm is gonna pop up. If the head, it's gonna pop up. So if you wanna make a walking animation, use this yellow line, push it forward. Or actually, to start off, you go up to there should be a little line thing on the bottom. So right when I'm clicking, if you go up, hit Steve, click on him. So this is like a point. So this is how long the animation could be. So these are seconds. You go up to a certain amount of time. So for example, I'm gonna go on to this blue line right here, just random, and you move him as far as you want. You can move him, and there should be a little thing that pops up right here, a little dot. That's a walking frame. So if I move him like right there, should be good. I don't know. And then when you start the animation, it's gonna look like this. Okay, we figured out how to move him straight. How do we supposed to move him? Like maybe if we want to move him. Okay. Okay, so if we want to animate him. Actually, I might have done it too big. So actually, what you should do, click on it and zoom out. So you zoom out to anyone you want. And I will just drag this all the way to like the end. Well, let's drag this to the end. So if you drag it farther. So now Steve walks at a good pace. You can move as far as you want. Next, you go back to the beginning by pressing the square button right here. Square button. And then, next, you go all the way. And you click on this little arrow. And you can select anything. So, we're going to do legs. We're going to start on the legs. So, hit onto... Go to the legs at the bottom, and you click on the. So if you want to click on the right leg, it's gonna pop up this little yellow thing, and you can move it forward like that. And you can go right now and click on the left leg, and you can move back like that. And then you can go a little forward, and move it again the opposite direction. So you probably understand how this works a little bit now. So you just create a little walking animation of him walking. It is pretty complex sometimes though. And also these animations, no matter what, it's gonna take really long, especially for this. And also really good at making animation. Yeah, this is a good one. So you see, I just made a walking animation of him just walking. Probably split them out now. You can split them out by moving it. So kind of just time it. Now you can have a whole thing watch this. Okay, as you can see that happening. So that's how it works. Really. And you can select anything on it, and it'll pop up in this timeline below. That's the thing. So I select a particle, like a explosion. Maybe if I create it, it's gonna pop up. So this is the explosion thing. And if I scroll down, it should say particle creator, and I can move where it's gonna blow up. So yeah, that's how it works. You could also over here on this side. You can select the moon and everything. You do everything, snow, sky. You can press that. You can press anything if you want. Well, okay then. So I'll show you what you can make. So I'm gonna go open up my file. Go. Alright, now I'll open up. So I'll open up existing project and I'll click on it, and so I'll show you what you can make. So this is my animation right here. You can tell I'm gonna show you what it's like first. So let's go back to the beginning of this animation. So I'll show you. So this is what the animation looked like at the beginning. So I'll show you right now. This is what I made. It actually took me about 2 days to make this. And it took me hours to make this animation. So you can see what you can do kind of like this. So this is my easy animation. So Steve just walks up, he opens a chest, and he booms. So yeah, that's how it works. And then he gets up. So yeah, you can see what I done. I actually just wanted to explode, but you could add more and more. You can make this endlessly. You can see he explodes, and then he's gonna land in the pool like that. And yeah, and I could add more if I wanted to. I haven't actually added any soundtrack or anything yet. Actually, let's show you. I want to show you guys all the stuff. So this is how much I had to actually add on to make it. You can see, right? Look. So let's get. Go back. So yeah, you can also have an undo button always. So yeah, I'm gonna close this thing a little bit. So yeah, this is how it works. So actually, this is how much it took. So you can see all these dots. That's actually the movement and stuff, or actions. So if you scroll down, this is how much it took me. And yes, it's a lot. It's a lot of blocks. Though mostly you can tell there's a lot of blank spots. That's the lava and TNT. So that's the reason why I didn't want you to, because then it's gonna get all messed up and you're gonna have all these blocks. Also move them, and you can see I added font. So actually now I'm gonna show you what it looks like from if I was off camera. So this is what it actually looks like versus the camera. So actually I'm gonna show you it. You can see how the camera's moving right here and how Steve's moving. You can see how it's moving, and you can see the particle box right there. You can see how the camera moves. I think it's kind of cool. You can just see how. That's a little mistake that happened, but you can see the camera moves. And then the camera teleports right there in time for him to die. And it says the end. And yeah, it's really cool though. I prefer you could build anything. But now it's time for you to do whatever you want. You can go add any animation. But that's it for this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.